From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Over the middle here to Brown. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Hey, 15. Hey, go.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
He'll try and do this himself. That's laid out deep for Rice.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Rashee Rice,
34 yards.
and the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
7. Packers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Well, now how about this return?
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. Hey! Hogan, like, three.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. Look at the big man rumble.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Tucker Kraft,
54 yards.
and the Packers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
43, 40, yellow. Argo.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
He's got it to Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. Strike. 70 Lions.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw, Willis. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
These two teams all tied after one. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Ready! Ready! Viking 18!
Right side to Watson.
Touchdown!
Christian Watson.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers have taken the lead. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Now McManus for the extra point. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Well, now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Quick throw here out to Brown. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Gain of 4 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
Across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 5.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Packers' 38-yard line.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And a gain of 3 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Mahomes.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Man open left side is Brown. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Bunker now to add the extra point. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And they run the option on second down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the gun, here's Willis. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They do go for it. Here's Willis. And they find the open man. That's complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Here's Willis now off the play fake.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
To throw, here's Willis. That's to Kraft, the tight end.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Back to throw, Willis.
Got his man, it's Williams. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Gotta be lying. Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
18, Rattler, 8, Hawk 70, 18, Pioneer.
4th down, Willis.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This
left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Follow on these two. Follow on these two.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to air one out. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. It's into the hands of Worthy once again. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
15 yards.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around. And now they'll shift things around.
Hey, 57, 57.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Brown. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Packers 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 14.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
Okay, break.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let's go now. Just see it. Panther Street. Panther Street.
Now Willis. Able to find his man, Kraft.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2 yards to go, second down.
Ready? 7 Cardinals. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattle. 18 Rattle. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70.
Here's Willis. This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Tiger.
Now Willis to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Willis's pass. Intercepted.
Well, I would guess it combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's taken down. his own 7. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Yellow, 15. Yellow.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Willis now off play action. Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 30-yard line.
Ready, go.
On the ground, here's Watson.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Back at the 36-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. Here's Willis. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Willis.
And he is caught. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Shut up. Back to 6.
Willis. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Willis is going to throw once more. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Now Willis.
Yeah, quick throw here. That's complete. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal.
Move it, 19.
It's now third and goal.
19, 18. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Scope.
Willis looking to throw it.
Touchdown, Packers.
Matthew Golden.
From 6 yards away.
And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40.
I don't need to. I don't need to. I go Louis. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Watch out.
And they'll run it here. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
At the 42-yard line.
Attack, attack.
Mahomes going to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And it'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Attack, attack. Yellow. At 57. I'll go. Watch out.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for 1st.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
3rd and 4.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
But that play, Charles, diagnosed pretty well.
It absolutely was, because coming from inside out, he took a great angle that time, didn't he? Sometimes you have to pick through trash. Sometimes you have an open space. But on that bootleg, he was right on the spot. Really nice job tracking him down in the open field.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to go down again.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down.
Hey, 43, 15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Yellow. Attack. 43.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Eye on these two. Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. But we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Willis looking to throw it.
And he's taken down. A cheap sack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Back to throw, Willis. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
60 Vikings, 60 79 Broncos.
Willis out of the gun.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Willis's pass.
The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, Ripley. Easy. Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes now to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. Fighting down past the 45. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Packers' 45-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
Past the 20. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. Well, I guess at the very least they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Patrick Mahomes.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Important extra point up and through. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
19, Charger, 19.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
70. Cup 19.
Throwing, Willis. Able to connect with Jacobs.
and that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Willis to throw.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's the downside of taking these big shots, because they're definitely lower percentage plays. And now you look up, and it's 4th down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Willis got to have this one. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save the timeout.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time.
Now Willis.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Willis.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down.
Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's Willis.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Willis back to throw here. He'll try to do it himself.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chiefs are likely going to win the football game. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be taken down here.